Hey oil campers, it's Allison here. Hope you're enjoying yourself so far. We've got so much information to give to you and I'm so excited for you guys to learn more and start implementing some of the things that we're talking about into your daily habits and into your daily life. Today I'm just going to talk to you about tea tree. doTERRA's tea tree is sourced out of Australia. It's about 9 cents a drop. This is a very powerful oil, especially when it's paired with oregano. It's considered nature's antibiotic. I'm sure that when you think of tea tree, you think like perhaps Body Shop and acne. And I grew up using Body Shop tea tree for my acne. So this stuff is awesome, and it's really, really great for spots of acne. So if you have a little pimple starting up, you can just apply it neat, like right on to that. So it's really, really great for skin. It's also antiseptic, it's antibacterial, antifungal, it's antiparasitic, antiviral, and it's an analgesic as well as a decongestant. So this is very fresh. I love the smell of tea tree actually. When paired with lavender, it reminds me, or eucalyptus, it reminds me of being at the spa. It's so lovely. Oh, so good. So fresh. And I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about some of the ways that I use it for with my family and for myself. So a really common spray that I have in my house is called our Owie spray. It's this one right here. I have 5 children. My girls are older, but our boys are boys, and they often fall off their bike or, just are rough and tumble, and the scooter seems to be one of the things my 4-year-old falls off of all the time. So this spray here has frankincense, tea tree, and lavender, and some fractionated coconut oil and some water, and just a little shake, and this stuff is awesome. It's so good just for helping heal and keep things clean because of the antiseptic properties of tea tree and the antiviral properties. It's really, really great just to help clean the wound, to help heal things up, and then with the power of frankincense as well as lavender, it's just a really lovely addition to any first aid kit. This has been a game changer for sure for my kids and their skin. You could also use that same spray as a toner at nighttime. That would be really nice and really soothing to the skin. These are the really, really great oils for that. Another way I like to use tea tree is for earaches or ear infections. I have a little roller made up here, and this has, again, tea tree and lavender and some basil. And whenever my kids get colds, typically, well, especially when they were a lot younger, but typically it goes to the ears and they get really sore ears. So to be proactive, I just roll it like around their ear and down the side of their neck, and I would do both sides. And even if they are in pain as well, you can do that too. And you can do it every half an hour, like just stay on top of it. You can also add a drop of tea tree and a drop of lavender and a drop of basil to a tiny little cotton pellet and just like tuck it inside the opening of their ear. Now, never actually apply oils directly into the ear, but it's safe to put a little cotton ball with the oils on it and just place it inside the ear. Now, if your child will let you, you can even put like a little piece of tape or a Band-Aid over it so that it doesn't fall out. My kids aren't too keen on that, so I don't typically do that, but you could if you were concerned about it falling out. So that's really, really helpful. And again, you just stay on top of it by doing it often. Consistency is so key when you're using your oils. Just being consistent, and you don't need to use lots and lots and lots. A little bit consistently is awesome. That's the best way to do it. Another really great way that I like to use tea tree is in my mouthwash. I make my own mouthwash, and this is awesome. This is just a 500 ml mason jar. I have 2 drops of tea tree. I have 6 drops of spearmint in here, and I also have 2 drops of oregano. Just swish this around after you've flossed and brushed. so good. You can do peppermint or spearmint. I really like spearmint, but I switch it up sometimes. So that's a really great way to use tea tree as well. Another really great way to use tea tree is in a lice spray. If you have little girls that have really long hair and are in elementary school, this shall be your best friend. Tea tree and clove are so good for repelling lice. I just spray this on my kids' backpacks, the collars of their jackets, inside their hats, like once a week. I've had, I think, 4 or 5 lice notices come home from school so far this year, and I'm terrified of little bugs in my house. So yes, this is really great. This has been really, really awesome too. So just a little bit of tea tree and clove and some fractionated coconut oil and some water, and just spray it on the backpacks and the collars of the jackets. And the last way that I like to use tea tree is to extend the life of my flowers. I just add a couple drops into the jar every time I change the water. These honestly are nearly 2 weeks old, and I mean some of the leaves are a little bit droopy, but the flowers still look amazing and the water is still clear. So just a couple drops of tea tree to your water, and it extends the life of your flowers. So when I think of tea tree as well, I think everything first aid, and it's also antimucosal. So if you have a really heavy cough or like just lots and lots of congestion, this is really nice, just even in your diffuser or in the bottom of your bathtub, or in your shower, and then walk into a steamy shower. Just really good at breaking up the mucus, so you can make a roller with frankincense and tea tree, and it would really help to break up that mucus. Acne, like we talked about, lice prevention, ear pain. Yeah, it's just everything cleaning. It's so fresh and lovely. I love it. So if you have any questions about tea tree, please post them below. One of us will be happy to answer. In the meantime, just keep enjoying OIL Camp, and I'll see you guys all back soon. Take care.